It is time for another episode of The Legacy. It is Lexi, your expert in evolution. Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Shout out to all the women.
All the women.
That has made an impact.
That has made an impact. So I am here with my lovely co-host.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Kia, your favorite inspirationalist.
And we had so much fun the last time. We had to bring back on our favorite guest host. Call in Miss T. Pearson. Say what's up, T.
Hey, T.
Hey, T. So just to remind everybody, T is guest hosting with us as our fave. Jazz is taking a little time off. We're going to continue to keep her in prayer and the families in prayer during this time of bereavement. But we also wanted to get T on. T is here with us, and she's representing her organization, Love Advocate. And we are going to get in some pretty good conversation today, ladies. Mm-hmm. But before that, girls, did y'all hear about the spectacle that occurred last week, March 10th, International Women's Day to be exact, on WKYS 93.9 FM in DC?
Wait, was that the one when the girl was ambushed by her co-host?
Yes.
Is that the...
Okay. So T got some girl did you know too? Wait, T. Let's start. What's your girl did you know? Because before that. So yes.
Okay.
Tia.
All right. So tell, because the audience may not know.
Let me
tell
know.
the story.
So for the audience, this whole spectacle that occurred was down in DC, the DMV area, and it was 3 co-hosts on the Fam radio show. Okay, so it was Danny Starr, beautiful Danny Starr, her co-host DJ 59, and Quicksilver. So apparently, leading up to this particular episode that happened last week on the 10th, she talked about how, she was looking to find a new nanny because her nanny had quit for personal reasons. Mm-hmm. She said a couple of people had DM'd her, but one in particular DM'd her, and she was just too fine and too divine. And she was like, let me tell you, what was it, Matumbo? No, not in my house.
Not around my man.
She was like, not happening. So she shut that down. Now, apparently said, potential candidate reached out to the producers after she heard the show and said, hey, that was me she's talking about. Mm-hmm. Producer talks to the other 2 co-hosts, the male ones, and tells them about her wanting to come on. They bring her on the show. Apparently, Danny doesn't find out until 30 minutes before the show, and it just erupts and busts loose from there.
She was ambushed.
She was ambushed, so to speak. And so the woman comes on, and she's talking about how that's rude.
She probably came on cute, too.
She did. She came on cute, and she was talking about how she's a model, singer, actress, etc., etc.
Slash nanny.
And that's not fair, and is she insecure? And the whole time Danny's 2 co-hosts are just amping this chick up. So that was the latest that was going on. Now, what happened after that is, Radio 1 founder and chairperson Kathy Hughes suspended DJ Quicksilver.
Okay, now I didn't hear
DJ 59 and Quicksilver.
Okay.
So T, what's your latest?
Okay, so the latest is, I'm from the DMV area, Maryland all day. So some of the things that have been coming across, like social media and all of that stuff, has now been that it was just a prank gone wrong.
I heard that.
And that the producer, actually, one of the producer actually got fired as a result of this prank gone wrong. And then even Quicksilver, as well as his wife, who actually called in.
I did hear her call.
She was completely outraged and, basically went in on Quick of you don't do that to your female co-host. That's supposed to be your family. And, basically you don't allow somebody to come in and interfere with your family because they're supposed to be the family.
Right.
Yes.
And so even the wife has come back on Facebook and, on Instagram and wrote a long statement, basically she didn't know that it was a prank. And she didn't know that Danny actually knew about the person coming on. The producer actually has come out and written her own statement because she is terminated. And she said, it has destroyed her professionally because it was a prank gone wrong.
Wow, wait.
So all of them were in on the prank?
The producer, all 3 co-hosts were in on the prank?
Right, that's what's coming out now. And
I saw that.
The nanny was really an actress. And they
What?
paid her to come onto the show to spark a conversation of just women, discrimination amongst women. That's what the goal was.
On International Women's Day? Oh, that's horrible. horrible. But you know what? I did see that earlier today. I was talking
that.
to a friend of mine. We were meeting this morning, and we were going through some of the Instagram posts, because what I had said was that I noticed that Danny Starr had came back on when we were looking at her Instagram post, and she made this statement that, this apology saying, I'm so sorry, it's my family, they weren't being malicious. And then what it immediately took me to is that whole conversation with Jemele Hill back during the whole issue where she had made the comment about Trump and how she backpedaled. And I'm like, once again, it seems like we as women, these women in media, these strong black women are having to recant statements.
So wait. So, because she did like a Facebook Live.
Yeah, she went live.
But I saw the live where she was talking about how they mistreated her and how she's looking for a new.
Right.
All that was a part of the prank?
All of that, from what I've read, it was like arranged.
Oh, that was...
You know, they knew that she would storm out. They knew that she would be, enraged.
What was the
plan? Just for ratings. But it didn't last long. You know somebody gonna give up to T.
But now as an audience member, I'm more pissed off. I feel portrayed. I feel some type of way. And
I'm
not begging with y'all.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's like, so
what was the point?
Had this dialogue on International Women's Day, but somewhere in that failed attempt of a prank, you decided to bring on someone that has controversy. And so for me, there's always kind of been questions, because it's like, you don't know the mindset of this, nanny that was coming on to the show. And she could have called in. When I win stuff, I did the radio. So why was she able to come actually to the show?
Right, right.
Why was...
I guess it was arranged.
That's enraged. Like she went to Facebook right after.
She did.
She was on like the regular news channel here, talking about what happened, and then like all of the female co-hosts from all of the other evening slots and stuff, they all got together Friday morning and ran the show all day Friday, and like a redo of International Women's Day.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Ratings.
Yeah. Right. Well, when do you say gotcha?
Yeah, when do you say gotcha? Like that should have happened right in the moment when the wife called.
We were just playing. Everybody calm down. Yeah.
This took days. People got suspended and fired. Apparently.
It's like if we arranged this, we would arrange to let you guys know that it was a joke. Seemed like to me. I mean, when was the gig going to be up?
I don't think they planned on giving up the gig.
I mean, but how not? We arranged it. This is a prank. We're pranking you guys, so we gotta let you know
it got out of hand fast. But it took days.
It got out of hand because the listeners were so outraged about.
Yes,
we didn't know it was a joke.
Right, when you don't know it's a joke,
it wasn't funny.
It caused more of a separation because some of the people were in agreement with Danny, and I'm one of those people.
Me too.
And unless you look like Miss Doubtfire, you're not coming in my house.
Right.
And so it doesn't have anything to do with insecurities, which is what the young lady kept saying. Oh, you don't want to come in because you're insecure. And it was like a jab. So it's like you putting two women against each other.
And they were like egging her on. They were like egging her on. But you know what?
And they said she stayed on an hour
afterwards. So here's what's interesting about the conversation, right? And it's actually a good segue into our topic today. I think a big piece of what we're seeing that happened today or happened in this particular issue is this craving and this yearning for attention. And so much so that two women were willing to give the impression that they're at odds versus building each other up. So what is it about society that would make you feel as a woman, let's create this? Is it the what we see on like Love and Hip Hop? Is it what we see on Desperate Housewives or Housewives of Atlanta or whatever those things are, those made for TV reality shows where it really kind of promises this bickering and this feuding between two women? Right. It's almost like we succumb to that. And so today's topic I want to talk to you guys about is the suicide of women by society.
Ooh, you gotta say that again.
The suicide of women by society. And I think a big piece of where we see this coming in is really around how we kind of define woman, right? So we all know the textbook. We all know woman is defined in the dictionary as a female, as a lady, as a girl. This femininity is what we represent. But we know something different in society, right? We know that it focuses more on our attributes like beauty, our emotional responses and nurturing qualities. Right. And most commonly, our ability to reproduce. Ooh. Now, what's interesting, though, is that if you get to the biblical context of it, when God created woman, he said, I will call her woman because she comes from man. Yeah. Not necessarily because of her ability to, reproduce. Though we know that that's a big part of it. But I want to talk to y'all a little about that because, one of the things that we heard a couple of months ago was Gabrielle Union came out. She was very open and very engaging about her troubles and her experiences that she's had with her husband, Dwayne Wade, around infertility. How they've tried all kinds of things, how it hurts when people, are coming up to them asking them questions. So I want to talk to you guys. And T, I want to start with you because I know that you have a story to share kind of around this particular experience. So talk to us a little bit about what it is or what the experiences are when society says woman equals reproduction, birth, and all of that kind of stuff. But if you experience a challenge there, what do you do? Like, what do you say? How do you redefine or define yourself?
I think there's a lot of pressure, and and it's a lot of pressure to fit into that space of the nurturer or the mothering spirit. And so, if you're unable to have, that opportunity to be a mom, does that make you less of a woman, and make you less of a nurturer? And so, a lot of my friends cannot have children from, polycystic ovaries or, just women issues. They have
whatever the reason. Yeah.
And so a lot of their posts on Facebook media is like, don't ask me when I'm going to have a child because if I could have one, I would have had one. And so it allows, even for someone like me, I have one child, but I've also had 6 miscarriages. And so I want and crave another child. And part of that is that anger comes in when someone says, oh, so, when are you, and my husband's name is Ron, when are you and Ron going to have some kids? And it's like, man, we've tried, And so how do you answer that, or why do I feel like I have to answer that? When it's really no one's business. And so I feel like society has placed all of these roles on us as women, and a lot of women perpetuate what roles were given. And so that makes it hard for women who can't birth children. But that doesn't mean that they're not nurturers. I know people who don't have kids that are awesome godmoms, awesome aunties, awesome mentors, and most of them do social service work because that they can give that love that they wish they could give to their own born child.
See, let me ask you this. I do have a question. You said a couple things in regards to people, in regards to people asking you why you and your current husband, or was it your husband or your fiance?
My husband.
Your husband. Do you feel like you have to have a prepared response?
Oh, it's always a prepared response. I always have an elevator speech.
Okay.
And depending on the person and depending on whether I even like the person, depending on which answer they receive. And so if the nice answer is, oh, well, we're just focusing on other things right now.
Right.
If it's a person that I know is just being completely nosy for no reason at all.
Right.
The answer is, well, we've tried, but I've had 6 miscarriages.
Wow.
Now, it puts it back on them because now it's like, oh,
it's uncomfortable.
What am I supposed to say now?
Yeah, exactly. So it sounds like your response changed depending on the motives that you pick up from the other person.
So I'm curious, Kia, in this conversation, we're talking about women, right? And so that's one element, right? Society puts that pressure on us that we have to reproduce. Do you also think that there's pressures that we experience in other elements as women, as it relates to, our growth as we mature, as we age? What other things do you think, or have you experienced or been around people who have experienced as it relates to society's pressure